A man is simply mixing fluorescent powder into a liquid when he suddenly notices something strange. A smiley face that was completely invisible to the naked eye suddenly appears under a UV light. That discovery gives the man a crazy idea. He coats $1 million antique coin with the fluorescent solution and anonymously mails it to the director of the largest museum in the area. When the director sees the extremely rare coin, he immediately picks it up and starts examining it. But he has no idea that the moment he touches the coin, he has already fallen into the trap that Cage designed. Meanwhile, Cage's teammate walks around the museum holding a camera. It looks like he is simply taking random pictures of everything, but in reality, he is using a laser-based device to interfere with the heat-sensing security system beneath the display case. As soon as the heat sensor on display case number 1 is triggered, when the director receives the terrifying alert, he immediately rushes to the vault and enters the security code. What he does not realize is that while he is typing the password, the fluorescent powder on his hands is being left behind on the keypad. Once the director enters the vault to check what happened, Cage's teammate takes the opportunity to sneak into the museum's control room. He uses a cutting tool to open the protective cable conduit and pushes a specially prepared controller inside. After locating the surveillance cable, he connects his device directly to the museum's camera system. Within seconds, the computer successfully breaks into the surveillance network. Cage disguises himself as a maintenance worker and enters the museum under the excuse of inspecting the He goes into the bathroom and takes off the maintenance uniform. But there is a reason Cage is risking everything. He needs to get a diamond into the museum. After fixing his hair, Cage calmly walks into the private party being held inside. Then, while another guest is shaking hands with the museum director, Cage casually takes the director's wine glass. He then switches it with his own. Just like that, Cage has obtained a glass containing the director's fingerprints. A few moments later, Cage pulls out a small, resealable bag and quietly rushes into the bathroom. He puts fingerprint solution onto a medical cotton swab and places it together with the wine glass inside the sealed bag. Soon, the director's fingerprint becomes clearly visible. Cage puts on a special thumb cover and carefully lifts the director's fingerprint from the glass. But why does Cage need the director's fingerprint? Because he plans to use it to open the elevator leading to the underground vault. Time is running out, so he has to move fast. Luckily, when Cage presses the copied fingerprint against the elevator's security panel, the doors open. Cage steps inside and heads down to the underground vault. As soon as he reaches the lower level, he pulls out the UV light. The fluorescent markings reveal the letters the director pressed on the keypad earlier. Cage reads every letter and immediately reports them to his hacker teammate.